Hi everybody, this is Eileen. I'm doing the Taurus October video now, the Taurus reading for October. So if anybody's having any problems with audio or video, let me know. And what I'm going to do is go through and do the reading for Taurus. And after that, anyone can ask questions regardless of your sun sign. So this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. And let's see. So let's see what we have here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Five of Wands, Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, Hanged Man, Three of Swords, King of Swords, Four of Wands, and Six of Wands. Let's see. So starting with the Queen of Pentacles, let me see what I'm getting with this. And this is a new deck of cards for me. It's the Everyday Witch Tarot. And I'm enjoying using it. I just started using it about a week or so ago, and I'm enjoying this because I'm getting all just different stories I'm getting from these cards here. What I'm getting with this Queen of Pentacles card, typically, Queen of Pentacles is someone who's successful. She's worked hard for many years. She has certain luxuries, whether small, large, or large luxuries. She lives a good life. She's very aware of that and appreciative for everything she has. And she's very responsible, though. She's fully aware that whatever she has is because she's worked and worked and worked. She's been very consistent. Okay, and Taurus, this is one of your cards because the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So this could be you embodying the traits and emotions of the Queen of Pentacles. But what I want to look a little deeper, see all these cards, I like these Everyday Witch cards. They have all these little kitties in all of them. I don't know if you can see that very clear. Look at a few kitties. What I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles is that, yes, that's nothing new. She has worked hard. She continues to work hard and will continue to work hard going forward because that's who she is. She's known who she is for all of her life. She probably worked even young, when she was young, maybe a teenager, had a teenage job or was helping around the house or with siblings or whatever. She always had a good sense of responsibility and always had kind of a good foundation within herself that was just built in. But what I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles here is some kind of a, I don't know if I would call it disappointment, disenchantment, maybe an aggravation. It's like somebody has not held up their end of the bargain. That's what I'm getting here from this Queen. Somebody has dropped the ball. I suspect it's someone in a personal relationship. This could be family, romance, whatever, friendship. Someone in some way, I don't know if I want to say betrayed her, but that could be, disappointed her, let her down, and she's not pleased about it. I mean, she's not holding a big grudge or anything like that, but she's looking at this person like, you showed me this is who you are, and I was believing in that. I was believing that you were equal to me in this respect. And then all of a sudden you caved in some way or another and really disappointed me and kind of aggravated me a bit. That's what I'm getting. That might be very specific to one person. Oh, hey, Kanisha O'Brien and G. Covington. Hi, how are you doing? And so this Queen is not real pleased with somebody. You know, I'm not going to say she's really angry or any of that, but she's a little aggravated. It's like, no, I'm very solid. I'm steady. I'm consistent. I've been doing my share here. I've held up my side of things, whether this is a family situation or some kind of relationship, maybe a love relationship, business relationship of some sort. I'm getting kind of a love relationship here for some of you. And she's looking, and it's almost like, no, you were supposed to be supposedly equal to me, and now you've shown me that you're not, because you caved in. You didn't follow through. You disappointed me. I'm getting that. That might be specific to certain people, but otherwise the Queen of Pentacles is about success and prosperity and doing well, and she knows she's got a lot to be grateful for, so she's not even focusing on that. It's like that's just part of her life. That's the way it's been. That's the way it will be, because she's going to keep working. She's got a big network of her circumstances she's laid out for herself. She knows she's got a plan. She's going to keep working her plan, and she's kind of covered all her bases. So that's not the issue here. The issue is that she's bothered about is that somebody let her down, and she doesn't appreciate it, because it was someone who acted like they were eye to eye with her, heart to heart with her. And she found out that it was like there was a facade, a phony facade. Like they were wearing a mask that suddenly started cracking and crumbling, and they weren't who they said they were, while she was being real and true the whole time. So some of you might identify with that. This is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate while others do not. And then you've got Ace of Cups here. Now, Ace of Cups, sometimes this relates to, a new love. It might relate to good news that you might receive. Maybe somebody's pregnant. Could be yourself, or it could be someone in your family or a close friend that's having a baby, some kind of good news. Let me see what I'm getting here, though, with this Ace of Cups. I'm feeling for a number of you, excuse me, that you're in a good place right now because you're secure within yourself. And it's because of your own spiritual journey that you've been on, your own spiritual path, where you've been led by your own inner guidance, your own wisdom, rather than having other people tell you, oh, don't do that, or you should do things like I'm doing them. Here, don't go that way, go this way. And instead, you've been listening to your inner guidance. The cups are about emotions and feelings and love and all this sort of thing. But I'm feeling more love of self, love of your life, love of nature, being surrounded by nature. Perhaps some of you might be in nature or making a point to spend time in nature. And you're getting stronger from that if you are. Those of you that are spending time in nature, you're receiving energy from the earth and from the heavens above, but especially the earth. If you have a chance even to take your shoes and socks off and be barefoot on the ground for even a few minutes and just kind of relax in that, I feel like you're gaining more and more energy from the earth to help guide you, to help strengthen you, to help fill you up, to help give you, to help keep you moving in the right direction for you and your life. That's what I'm getting with this Ace of Cups, that some of you are already in the midst of living this way. And so regardless of, it's almost like you're not worrying about somebody who let you down, or somebody who can't keep up, someone who's not capable of being the person they said they would be, or you thought they were going to be. It's like, that's okay. I'm past that. It's almost like this Queen of Pentacles is agitated here, but then maybe she kind of transitions over after a while of dealing with that, because it's like doesn't feel here like it's something she's going to get over that quick. It's like, okay, this is not right, And so this could be others of you, or her finally transitioning out of like, and just thinking, what the heck, you know, I can't expect that much from that person like I thought. And now you're the Ace of Cups and you're enjoying your life. You're celebrating who you are, regardless of who's around you. You don't need somebody else around you because you're fulfilled within yourself. You're creating a good life for yourself. Whether you have a lot or you have a little, it doesn't matter. It's like you know what's in your heart and soul, and you're connecting with nature, with the universe, with the heavenly energies, and especially a lot of connection with nature I'm getting here. So it's like you're being in your element. You're blending in with nature, the trees, the plants, the whatever it is, the ground of the earth, the water, whatever it is. It's like you're blending in. You fit in. You're among them. You're part of who they are, who nature is. And you're happy. You're fulfilled in that element because you know that's where it's at. That's what really matters, not this busy, what they call the rat race, you know, material world and the concrete and the buildings, the concrete jungle and all that. That's like a different world that people have put together. But it's like, you know, if you're in nature, you're with what's real. You're part of what's real. You're blending in and you're being influenced and healed by nature, filled with nature's energies, which are keeping you stable and steady, which are healing you mind, body, and spirit. And you're in a really good place, and you don't need another person to be helping to hold you up or being there for you in some way, because you're getting all the support, the love, the energy, the healing energies that you need, the wisdom, everything. You're getting it all. Being in nature, that's what I'm getting. For the lucky ones of you who are in this place, because this is a general reading, you are very fortunate to be in this position. Regardless of what's swirling around, you could have a tornado swirling around in the outside world, you know, turn on the evening news and it's war and this and that and who knows what else. But if you're away, if you separate yourself from those things and you're just with nature and tuning in to the higher realms, the spiritual realms, the energy of nature and the messages and comfort and security and protection that nature offers, it's like you feel like you don't need to be anywhere else. I mean, even though in your day-to-day life you might have to get up the next morning and go to a job in the city or something, but if you know you have this, it's something to build upon over time. 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is typically about arguing, petty arguments and one thing or another. Oh, let's see, we've got G. Covington. Wow, were you living in my house? You are hitting the nail on the head. Thanks, G. Nail on the head. Okay. Oh, it said male on the head. Okay, nail on the head. I understand. Jennifer Schwab. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for joining us. Okay, then we have Kanisha O'Brien. Okay, so 5 of Wands. And typically this has to do with petty arguments, competition, things like that, it's just petty stuff, you know, maybe others poking at you and criticizing or blaming you. Let me see what else I'm getting from this card here. Look at the kitties. Are they arguing with each other too? They just look like they're looking at each other, but maybe they're hissing and are having little arguments too. They got the big cauldron bubbling over there, a little fire on the floor. I feel defensiveness from this card, like people being defensive. Yeah, well, I said that because you said that about me, or you did this, or you did that, or I heard you were doing this or saying that. You know, it is, to me, it does look like petty squabbles. The word squabbles comes to my mind, disagreements. But I feel like at the same time, all of these people could just as well end up being friends too. It's almost like everybody's kind of being in a defensive mode. So you might be having this in your workplace, in your personal life, family, friends, social acquaintances, possibly at work though. I am getting a certain amount of workplace conflict for some of you. It's like everybody wants to be the shining star at work. And so they don't want the other one telling them what to do or outshining them or pulling the rug out from under them in some way. So for some of you, this might be some kind of workplace pettiness, conflict, where no one wants to be outdone by another one in the office or workplace or whatever. And so people are being kind of defensive, maybe overly sensitive about things. Somebody might just be trying to express their viewpoint in the workplace, and somebody else says, well, why didn't you tell me that first? You should have told me before you went and told those people or the manager or whatever. I'm just getting those kind of things that boil over, pass by, not that important in the big picture of things, but can be aggravating at the moment they're going on, especially if it is in your workplace, because that's like 1/3 of your life. So it can look like a big thing if it's something at work, because you don't want to be living in all that disharmony. It looks and feels like something you can either participate in or not participate in for a number of you. You might be able to kind of remove yourself and say very little, participate very little, so you don't stir the pot, as they say, so you can focus on your own peace of mind. You've got the Page of Swords. Okay, and the page... Oh, Alicia says, thank you. I'm praying for lots of money for my family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, video is buffering. I don't know why it's buffering, Kashish. I'm sorry about that. I hope it's not having to do... I don't know if YouTube is just real busy at this time of day. That could be what's going on. This might be a very busy time of day at YouTube. I don't know. Unless it's your internet connection. I hope it speeds up for you and stops doing that, because that's not good. Yeah, this is the first time I've heard that since I've been live streaming, but it could be this is a busy time of day for YouTube. I don't know. Let me know if anybody else is having this buffering issue. Okay, Page of Swords. Let's see what we have here. I feel like the thing with this Page of Swords is kind of an immature energy, like a young, immature energy here. This might be someone, could be somebody in your life who is willing to start arguing at the drop of a hat, or gets defensive, ready for a fight easily. The kitty's just walking along, like... Kitty's accompanying this Page of Swords, but the kitty, I feel like the kitty would not react so defensively. It seems like this Page of Swords, however, has a lot of immaturity with themselves, and this could be male or female. And if you say something that they interpret a certain way, that they get agitated, they might be willing to go into fight mode very easily, blaming you or that sort of thing. That's what I'm getting here. And I do feel that there's so much immaturity. It's like they don't have the capability of absorbing the situation or your words the way they should. It's almost like they're living on the surface here, and reacting a little too quickly in a negative way, in a defensive or aggressive manner, wanting to defend themselves and take themselves out of any blame. So whatever it is, this is your fault, not theirs. Or you did this, not me. That kind of mentality I'm getting. You're better off not dealing with this person too much if you can avoid it because of the immaturity I'm getting from this person. Because they're just not on the same level as you are. Oh, Jennifer, okay. Says so accurate. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm feeling they're not on the same level. So how can you expect to relate to this person in a mature or adult manner if, you know, you're on a higher level emotionally and psychologically or whatever than they are? It's like a waste of everybody's time and energy, because it's just going to get this person all agitated and aggravated and thrashing about one way or the other, while you're looking at them like, oh, you know, they need to calm down. So you're better off if you start seeing hints of that with someone in your life, whether it's someone around your family or workplace or social circle. If you recognize these traits, just kind of shut it down. You know, don't even try to just change the subject, walk away, whatever you need to do, because this person is just not eye to eye with you, and they're not going to be for who knows how long. So no use wasting your time. You're better off. You're too mature for this behavior is what I'm getting here, because they feel like they could be a little destructive, either verbally or materially destructive in some way. They feel like they could be, because they might do things, behave in a certain way, say things without thinking, out of immaturity. Pure immaturity is what I'm getting here. And getting over emotional or something, angry, whatever it is, that yeah, it's better to avoid that, because that's not where you're coming from. Okay, next card you have is 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is talking about some of you that may feel you are trapped. You're stuck in some situation that you need to get out of, and you're having a hard time working your way out of it. And not only that, what I'm getting here for a number of you, you may have entered this trap without even knowing it. I mean, it may have seemed perfectly safe at the time. You may have walked right in because you were trusting whoever it was, your captor, whatever this situation is, whether it's a work situation, personal life, whatever, and felt there was no need to be fearful or apprehensive or cautious, because you were trusting that you were in a safe place. And then somehow the door is closed, the window's locked, whatever, so to speak. You see how she's kind of surrounded by the swords here. You feel imprisoned by these circumstances. And it's like, well, what did I do? What did I do wrong to be here? Because you did not do anything wrong. You didn't cause them any pain or trouble or whatever. These are egotistical people, whether it's one person or more than one, full of themselves and their ego and wanting to control things, wanting to be in charge, in control, wanting to look down upon you for whatever reasons they may have in those silly heads of theirs. And I could be speaking about one person or more, wanting to punish you somehow. And you're perfectly innocent in this. You haven't done anything wrong. And you're still calm in spite of what's going on around you. You're upset about it, but you're calm. You have this peace within yourself because you know you haven't done anything wrong. It's some distorted or sick or manipulative or hateful viewpoints of either one other person or a few or several other people that have placed you in this little prison of sorts. They're very hateful, vindictive, jealous people, whether it's one or more. And you now feel like you're stuck. These are people who resent who you are, what you represent. They feel an emptiness inside of themselves, and so they fill that emptiness with anger and resentment and despair. And you're not filled with that at all. You've been having a much closer walk with the universe, with nature, with the heavenly energies. So you don't have that in you. So it's all the more perplexing to you that they would behave this way. And you're still calm within yourself because you know you're safe. You are in connection with the heavens, with your angels, with the universal energy of love and healing and protection. You are directly connected with that energy, that light from heaven, even when you're undergoing some kind of unfair, difficult treatment like this. So you may not know exactly how you're going to get out of this prison of sorts that these people have surrounded you with, but you feel secure. You know you're protected inside because you are. These people will not be able to pursue this. They're not being realistic. And they will get what they have coming to them in some shape or form because they're coming from the wrong angle here. You're coming from the right place, from what's right, and they're coming from what's wrong. And they seem to know it. I feel like they have a sense, as much as you have a sense inside of yourself that you're secure, you're safe somehow, even though you don't see your way out right this minute. You have this calm sense of security inside of yourself because you're given that sense by the heavens, by God, by your guardian angels, by nature, by the universe, because you're in sync with all of what's good. They don't have that same sense within themselves. They have emptiness. It's like those swords are empty. They're full of dirty, information, things that are not right, that's not accurate. They're empty. They don't have it together. And they know it. They feel it. But they're being guided and led by their egos and maybe by each other. But they know their days are numbered. So you will end up getting up and walking away freely. And they'll fall by the wayside because they don't have the strength they pretend to have. You're the one with all the strength. And they secretly know that. They sense it. That's why they want to imprison you and make you feel like you don't have the strength. You don't have all the freedoms that you're supposed to have. That you can be under their control. It's more like a lot of mind games I'm getting here. It's a facade. It's a phony facade. Mind games. And you're going to find, but you're not holding any grudges against any of them because there's almost some kind of words, and I'm not the type that reads the Bible, believe me. I grew up Catholic and I still don't practice a Catholic. I'm more on a spiritual level, but I think there may be something. I've seen people quote, they know not what they say or do or something. Don't hold me to that because I don't know anything about the Bible, tell the truth. I know what's in my heart and soul and what I feel from heavenly energies. That's what I know. They don't know what they're doing. What the heck they're doing is what I'm trying to say in plain layman's terms here. They don't, it's facades. You could knock away those swords. They're empty. And they wouldn't be able to do you anything. That's the truth of the matter. But I do see you getting up, walk, brushing the thing, taking off the blindfold, taking off those ropes or chains, whatever, throwing them down and walking away and looking back at them like you feel sorry for them. You pity them because they are lost souls. And, they're just, I mean, maybe someday if they've got a whole bunch of other lives they still have to live, maybe they'll grow and learn and become wiser. But you're so far ahead of them on a spiritual and emotional and psychological level. You're way ahead of them. So you're going to walk away with ease. That's what I'm seeing. Anyone that's going through that, you will get up, brush yourself off, toss off whatever they wrapped around you. You'll walk away like it's nothing. Even though it hurt your feelings initially, because maybe there were people you trusted, that you loved, that you cared about, that you thought were your friends, whatever, that were doing these things to you. But you will understand that they just don't have it together. You're very fortunate that you do. You're moving along on your path. You wish them healing. That's all you can do. But you're going to walk away and feel bad for them, is what I feel like. Next card you have is Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is talking about a time where things are just up in the air. Like things aren't moving forward at the moment or backwards or any which way. They're just kind of at a standstill. I'm feeling for some of you, this has to do with a home. Oh, thank you, we. Thank you for accurate reading, she says. Thank you for the good feedback. And for you too, Jennifer, accurate. Thank you so much. And Kashish, I hope your video is not buffering so much anymore. I hope you're having better luck with your video. Oh, thank you, CAW57 says, wonderful reading. Thank you, and you're welcome, and thank you for the good feedback. Let's see. So the Hanged Man here. And typically this is talking about a period where maybe you're just waiting to transition from point A to point B. It could be in your work. It could be in your home environment. I'm getting home for some of you, home, or some of you possibly waiting on another home you're moving to, because I am getting that kind of strong for a number of you. But you're relaxed while you're waiting. The Hanged Man is not really suffering. They're just kind of, this person looks like they're asleep, like, oh, well, I may as well take a nap and catch up on my rest. Something like that. Haven't gotten to get enough sleep for a long time. I've been working so much. Let me sleep while I'm waiting for the change to hear about when I need to move forward. So it's a good place to be, just to kind of look at where you are, look at where you've been, look at where you're going in case you want to make some changes, tweak your course a little bit. But overall, it's like you're open, you're receptive to whatever the universe has to offer to you. You feel secure and safe here. Not being fearful. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable part of the time because you want everything to be settled. You don't know all the details of how things are going to unfold. Overall, you feel fairly comfortable within yourself. And I am feeling, because a lot of it's your own good karma you've created. But I feel like also part of it is the fact you are feeling calm within yourself. You're not feeling overly fearful or fretting too much about things, that things will unfold in a positive manner for you because that's what you're expecting. You expect once you get down from this tree, you're going to be on solid ground. You're going to have your feet on the ground and you're open and paying attention to whatever is going on, but that you feel secure within yourself because you've already been through all kinds of things in your life anyway. So you feel like you'll deal with whatever you need to deal with when you're facing it, because it may not be anything that you haven't been through already, or some version of it, or whatever it is, even if it's a new twist on things. It's like you have a certain amount of inner strength, confidence, resilience that you have accumulated, that you were born with to begin with, and that you have even accumulated more of over your lifetime. So whatever it is, you don't even need to get upset, even if you do get a little nervous or stressed about what's going to happen here, though, what's going to happen if that. It's like you're going to look back and realize, I was just wasting my energy worrying about those things. I'm fine. Okay, next one you have is Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is all about betrayal. Feeling betrayed by others. And I'm going back to this Eight of Swords. For some of you, it might tie back with this. Maybe laying awake or walking around, not going to sleep right away or whatever, because you show the bed right next to the Three of Swords there in the little heart. Looks like one of those heart-shaped candy boxes. That's making me want to have chocolate candy now. But the Three of Swords, to me, what I'm seeing in this card, maybe not sleeping as well as you would like to because you are disturbed about the betrayal you've experienced from others that you thought were either your friends or your loved ones or whatever, co-workers, whoever they were, whoever they are. It's like, how could they do this to you when you thought that was your friend or your loved one or romantic partner or whoever it might be? How could they? It's like, what? I'm not good enough to be treated with respect, to be treated with loyalty. I'm not good enough for that. Is that how they look at me? Like I'm not good enough? I don't deserve that from them? And being bothered, being hurt, feeling hurt by that, feeling like they did cause you harm, some kind of emotional harm. And this is where you really have to start working on, if you've been through this, because it is a general reading, but this is really where you need to start working on healing yourself, because obviously these people who betrayed you are not going to be the ones to heal you. I mean, if you even give them a chance to try to do that, they're going to turn around and stick you again, you know, with a knife in the back or in your box of chocolates, whatever it may be. So you can't depend on them to heal you, even if they try to come back acting like, oh, I'm a different person now. You can't believe, and I am getting that. I'm getting that energy for some of you, that people or a person who betrayed you will come right there close by. They're going to come right back and act like, oh, no, that's not who I am now. No. That was just a little mishap. That wasn't really my intention, or that's not me. No. And they're going to be trying to come on strong and steady as if they're still the same good person that they pretended to be, that you thought they were before they ever betrayed you. But you cannot trust these people. They've proven to you that they are capable of betraying you. And once someone proves that to you, you have to believe it, that it will happen again. The chance of it not happening again, to me, is very slim, very slim. I would say the chance of it happening again, and it might be a while. It may not be right away. You might have some happiness with this person, whether it's a romantic partner, a friendship, relative, co-worker, whoever they are. You might have some good times with them for a while. But the fact they've done that to you in the past means they're capable of doing it again. And also, if they understand that they actually got away with it, maybe they apologized, maybe they didn't, whatever it was, they convinced you that they're a different person now. That was just a little brief blip, a blip on the screen. That's all. It's a glitch inside of them that will happen again. That's what I'm here to tell you. Okay. It's not going to just never happen. Not likely. Highly unlikely that you'll never see something like this happen again with that person. There's a very good chance that it will. So, because that's a trait they have inside of themselves. That's what this is about. It's a trait that makes them capable of being dishonest and betraying someone. I don't feel like everybody has that trait. I know myself, well, I'm an Aries. Aries are very, very loyal people. I like to believe Taurus are very loyal and steady and steadfast. So some people have that trait in them where they do this little flip, you know, they're going steady for a while and then all of a sudden they flip out and they do something different. And so I can't help but believe and feel that they will more than likely do it again in the future. So you're better off if you've been through this with someone or more than one someone, cutting your ties if you can, or keep them at an arm's length, keep them at more of a distance. But I am feeling like some of you might have trouble sleeping at this time and in the near future, all around this time, because of some betrayal from someone or more than one someone. But you need to start working on healing yourself. Try to figure out the psychology of people who behave that way, because it's probably something complicated. Anyway, it's probably complicated. Why try to figure it out? You'll keep yourself up awake even longer at night. Instead, on you feeling peace, security, happiness, tune into the universe, tune into, I'm a big believer in God and my guardian angels, the healing energies from heaven, from the earth, all of the earth, nature. I always feel so healed after being out with plants and trees, out in nature. I mean, I could be out pulling weeds and I come back in feeling alive and feeling a happy feeling inside of myself. So connect with nature. Nature is very healing and comforting, and they're not gonna sabotage you. King of Swords here. King of Swords. Typically, the King of Swords is someone who might be in a position of authority. This could be someone in a workplace that you work for. It could be a manager, owner. It could be someone in the military or something like that, or some other higher up of some sort. They're usually kind of in a position of authority. King of Swords. And this king, they can be very business oriented or money oriented. Good kitty. That kitty just keeps this king company, hanging out there. The King of Swords can be very decisive and just make a quick decision, like in black, it's in black and white, no gray area. Okay, yes, I will do this. No, I won't do that. That's what I get from this King of Swords. And people can be, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Nope, mine's made up this way. It's going to be that way. Not going to be, just very decisive and authoritarian kind of figure. Could be very successful. But I'm feeling like this King of Swords is not completely cold-hearted or anything. Might even have a nice temperament when he's not focused on business and the serious side of life and working and whatever. Might even have a lighthearted temperament part of the time. So this could be someone around you, Taurus, in the month of October. It could be a manager you work for, an owner. If this is somebody you work for, you don't want to mistake the friendly demeanor this king might show, because they might joke around a little bit and seem kind of lighthearted at times. So you might think, oh, it's a good time to ask for a raise. I think I'll ask for a raise. Or a promotion. Maybe I can get that promotion. Maybe I can move into that office over there that's vacant. And I can take that office or whatever is on your mind, and go and throw this at the King of Swords. And then he might end up saying, no, I'm not doing that. No, I don't agree to that. No raise. You still have so many more hours of this and this and this you need to do. And what are you doing coming and asking me for a raise? Or that office, no, you're not getting that office. I'm giving that office to so-and-so who's coming to work here next month. So don't assume, if you're dealing with a person like this in business, don't assume if they joke around a little bit or seem a little relaxed and lighthearted with you here and there, that they're going to throw their business sense to the side. No, this person is always very, very analytical, looking at the details and adding up the pennies and the dimes and the nickels and the dollars and the whole thing, and calculating everything exactly. It's like it's got to be in fine detail. So if you present something that doesn't fit into their little calculated plan, well, they don't want to hear about it. No, that's not going to work. So, and I don't know if for some of you, this might be you embodying the traits and emotions of King of Swords. in October, but otherwise, if it's somebody you deal with, just be as detail oriented as you can. If you have to present something to them, whatever this is, if it's something in business or whatever, be as detail oriented as you can so you can show them in black and white what it is you're presenting to them so it makes sense to them, or at least they can think about it logically, because I feel like everything's very logical with this person. If this is somebody in your personal life, oh my God. I mean, if it's a romantic partner for you, I mean, if you're married to them, well, you know what you have. But I mean, if you're seeing this person or engaged, it's not always going to be a lot of fun being with that person. I'll put it that way, because they're so caught up in business and details and practical matters that I feel like they don't let loose enough. I just put it that way. And they can be kind of uptight at times and defensive even. Okay, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about celebrating. Oh, let me see who we have here. Light Ray, love to all from Australia. Oh, to you too, Light Ray. Thanks for joining us. Zara Mel, do you have a free list open? What kind of list? But you can ask questions at the end of the reading, okay? Lou always wins. Oh my God, but now that looks like spam. Okay, oh my God, so I got to get rid of a whole bunch of spam that was, why do people do this nonsense? Look at this, this is ridiculous. Oh my God, okay, all right, I got to see, how do I get rid of this stuff? This is ridiculous. Why do people want to do this? Oh my God. All right. I wasn't even looking at the screen, so I apologize for the, let me try to figure out how to do this now. Oh, okay. I think this is it right here. I'm just learning. Okay, wait, I deleted it. I meant to remove it or hide this person. Gee whiz. Okay, let's try this again. That's delete. I thought this was hide them. You see this? You're watching me learning right here how to deal with these pesky spam messages. It says deleted though. What I really want to do. Oh, it's hidden. Okay, hidden. That's what I wanted to do. Hide them. So if they do this again, it won't be seen. Yeah, I was busy. Why is this here? I was busy reading the cards and didn't even look at this stuff. And now I'm seeing one thing after another with all this disgusting spam here. Can't people just get a life? Get a life, you know, don't do this stuff. Gee whiz. Let's see, did I get all of them? I think I got all of them. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't had that the last few videos. I had it the first time I did the live stream, and that's why a lot of people have, I forgot what they call them, but someone who's watching it while they're doing their video, somebody else is watching that. So, good. Okay, that was hidden. It's like they were trying to do it again. It got hidden. Okay. Delete, block, and report. I didn't want to just delete. I was trying to block them where it's hidden. So if they try to post it again, it won't even show. If I just delete it, they can come. That's because I'm answering G here. G Covington says delete, block, and report. If I just delete it, they can turn right around and do another one. Because I was doing that the first day. I think it was the very first day I was doing a live video. Somebody started putting some kind of spam. And I was deleting it, and they were typing it, retyping as fast as I could delete. Then I saw where I could hide it, although it's saying up here, well, from my screen, view deleted message. I meant to hide it. I thought I was hitting the key that hides it. Let's see. Now it shows this one, somebody always wins. was hidden by Psychic Eileen, and this other one was hidden by Psychic Eileen. So I guess that means when they do it again, it'll just be hidden. It won't show up anymore. Yeah, thanks, G. And Light Ray, light always triumphs. Isn't that the truth? Yeah, yeah, because this is just ridiculous. I mean, all I can say, people like that, get a life. Good grief. You know, get a life. That's just all that comes to me. Get a life. That's so much nonsense. It's just ridiculous. I mean, what is somebody going through in their own head that would want to do stuff like that? Okay. So, when I first started doing the videos, I don't even know if I'd started them out yet. I was watching this guy who did a lot of popular videos. And he wasn't on live stream. I don't know if he does now, but it was just in the comments. People would be cursing him and saying insulting things to him. And I was so shocked. He would be cursing him right back in his messages and online on his video. I was like, oh my God. It's like I just couldn't believe I was watching and hearing all this. Anyway, Four of Wands is your next card here. Four of Wands is about a celebration with loved ones, friends, happiness, those you have common interest with, like-minded people. That's what Four of Wands is, like-minded people. Look at the kitties jumping around. I think they're trying to catch, maybe they're trying to catch little butterflies or something. I don't know. It looks like something flying around the air near them. So the Four of Wands is about celebrating and having a good time and saying to heck with all those negative, hateful people, whatever. We're just going to live our lives and be happy and be free and be peaceful. And because we know who we are, that's what I'm getting from this message. We know who we are. And we're in touch with the earth and nature and the universe and what matters, and building our lives and making our lives what they want them to be. We want them to be. And if other people out there want to be small-minded or whatever, fine, let them be. We're going to stay away from those types anyway, and celebrate with those that we have a kinship with, that we are on the same page with. And the kitties are saying, yeah, we're all for that. Let's play some more, you know. So this is a good card here about celebrating and just being yourself, living your best life, being who you are, being in touch with your own heart and soul, with the heavenly energies, with nature, with the universe, being in touch with what's real. And it's like having left behind or left off to the side those kind of people who don't have it together like you do. It's like no hard feelings. Let them grow at their own pace, whatever that may be. But we're on the same page here. We're having fun. We're happy. We're just enjoying our lives and making our plans for our futures, celebrating our lives and our futures that we're working towards. And if those people that don't support us or disagree or want to drag us down or criticize us for who we are, if they want to do that, we'll let them go do that in another corner, not here with us, because we don't have room for that in our lives. You know, we want to surround ourselves with those good energies, because that's continuing to lift us up to have our best life, to live our best life, to be prosperous and successful and happy, healthy, to live a good life. And then here to top it off, the Six of Wands. And that's just what this is all about, being in that universal flow of prosperity, living the good life, finally, after all. And right under that Eight of Swords, see, she just got up and literally transformed herself into this Six of Wands character right here. Because this is who she was all along. I can see that and feel it very clearly. This is her all along. That's who she is. This six, I might be putting it where you can't see it well in the picture. Six, this is who she is anyway. This is who she is. That's why she was being tolerant. She wasn't holding grudges against these empty people around her with the empty swords who are just bitter, petty, whatever, because this is who she is. She felt that within herself. She just wasn't seeing it. in her material world at the time because she was being slowed down and restricted by all the negative elements around her. But once she shook all that off and got up and stepped away and walked off on her own, this is who she transformed into. And it wasn't even that difficult of a transformation because that's who she was all the time. The entire time. That's what was hidden under all the difficulties, whatever struggles. This is who she is. She's the Six of Wands, who's got the money coming in, the prosperity, a good lifestyle like we're looking at here. She's got enough that she's receiving of her own that she can freely share with others who don't have as much as she does. She knows what it's like to be put down, to not be thought of as being equal or being good enough. So she's happy to share what she has with those who are less fortunate while still doing very well for herself, because this is where she was supposed to be all along. And that's why she had this inner calm inside of herself, because she knew that that's where she's going to end up anyway, right here. She knew that was her rightful place. And she more has compassion for those who tried to imprison her with wrong beliefs and try to make her feel like she didn't deserve something good. She has compassion for them because she knows they don't have it together. They're lacking in a lot of ways. They must, they have emptiness inside of them when she's fulfilled inside of herself, because she knows who she is and where she comes from and what she's connected to. She's connected to the earth and all the nature and heavenly energies, and it's all connected with her. So, and those individuals that tried to hurt her and hold her back or criticize her or whatever, they're falling by the wayside and they're scrambling and they're not knowing what they're going to do because they're not happy with their lives. They have an emptiness within themselves. So she has no reason to hold grudges against them. She knows they have a lot of healing and growing to do, and all she can do is wish the best for them. But she's got to get on with her life. She's got a good life to lead here. Okay, so yeah, Yvette says, moderators, check the comments while you concentrate on the cards. Moderator, that's the name I couldn't remember. Yeah, the moderators, exactly. Because otherwise I was all engrossed in the cards and not even noticing all the trashy spam somebody was repeatedly. I mean, look how many messages over and over and over and over again. I mean, what the heck? What is all that? I mean, it makes no sense. I mean, what do you call that? OCD or something? What is that? I don't know. I shouldn't even comment about it, but it's a shame. It's too bad. Anyway, okay. Now I'm going to pick some of the, that was Everyday Witch Tarot. And then when I ordered my Everyday Witch Tarot, I got the Everyday Witch Oracle cards also. So I'm going to shuffle those and see what your messages are for October with the Everyday Witch Oracle cards. Okay, so what are your messages for Taurus for the month of October? What are your messages for Taurus for the month of October? Okay, let's see. Ground and center. This is just what I've been talking about. Ground and center. All about getting, see, he's got his feet on the ground, but he's open to the heavens, stars in the sky. Kitty says, oh, good time for me to take a nap. Let me look this one up in the booklet for you. Let's see. And I'm just getting acquainted with all of these cards, so finding them in the booklet. Let me try to find them. They're a little grounding. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ground and center. Okay, it looks like that's page 26. Let's see what their message is here. Divination. Have you been feeling scattered and frantic? This card is a reminder to ground and center yourself on a regular basis, not just during magical work. Look at the witch on the card. Doesn't she look serene? That kind of calm often feels out of reach, but grounding and centering can help move us in that direction. Let's see. Action. Do something that grounds you. For some people, this is yoga or meditation. Others, it is sitting outside under a tree. Figure out what grounds you and then do it. Breathing is a good place to start. Remember to feel the strength of the earth below you as you breathe. Yeah. Earth magic. Oh, that's another card. Okay. Yeah, that to me is really tying in with the reading of getting yourself in touch with nature, the earth, and the heavens above, and just letting go and completely getting immersed in that energy because it's a strong healing energy. Okay, here's another card for you. Prosperity and abundance. Now, I like this little scene, sitting out in your garden with a glass of wine. Kitty's out there playing with something. This is really nice. There was a couple of kitties here. Prosperity and abundance. Let me find this one for you, but I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory too. Just enjoying, being appreciative of all you have, feeling it. That's what I'm getting from that card. Relax and feel that secure feeling within yourself, that you are safe, you are grounded, you are in touch with the earth and the earth's energies, the earth's elements, the beauty and nature of earth and the heavens above. That's what really matters in this world, regardless of what you have to do for your paycheck every week or your practical matters, keeping your house clean or cooking meals or whatever you're doing every day, in addition to whatever work you do, that this is what's so real. Also, as far as staying aligned with your spirit, with who you really are from the inside out. Prosperity and abundance. Let me see if I find it in the little booklet here. Ah, here it is. Okay, let's see. Number page 33. Open right up to it. Prosperity and abundance. Let's see. This card is a suggestion that you count your blessings. The universe is telling you that you have whatever you need and probably much of what you want. If you're asking about a project or goal of some kind, the answer is almost certainly yes, it will be a success. But mostly it is a symbol of what you already have and a reminder to appreciate it. Good point. Okay, let me pick one more. It's this one here. This says meditation for clarity. Meditation for clarity. Now you see, she's looking into a pool of water. I have always found that when I'm near water, it can even be getting in or out of the shower, doing laundry where there's water for the washing machine, that I get psychic insights. There's something about water that is I don't know, it's like a, what's the word for it? I want to say a connecting tool, but that's not the right word. Somebody out there probably knows what I'm trying to say. Let me find this. Water, water, water. Okay, what is it called? Meditation for water. Clarity. Meditation for clarity. Huh. Creativity. Clarity. Okay, page 40. Let me find that. Conduit. Conduit is the word I'm trying to think of. Conduit. Water is a conduit to your psychic abilities, to your psychic sense. Sometime when you're around water, you will be more in a receptive mode where you can receive information. Okay, let's see. Meditation for clarity, divination. This card is a suggestion that it's time to seek out clarification of an issue or issues, or to look more closely at something that perhaps you have been viewing through eyes clouded with emotion or the prejudicial statements of others. Do not take things at surface value, but rather make sure that what you think you are seeing is really the truth. Okay, so getting clarity, but being around water is a good way for clarity. Okay, so now that's all of the Taurus reading for October. So if anybody wants to ask a question, and it doesn't matter what sign you are, you can go ahead and ask a question. If anybody's got questions to ask, go ahead. Jennifer says, so true about water opening us up to insight. Totally. Yeah. Okay, so does anyone have any questions they want to ask before I close it out? And I'll be doing another one tomorrow. Who's next? Gemini is next. I'm just going in the order of the zodiac. So Gemini would be probably tomorrow, Cancer the day after that, Leo, Virgo, Libra, just in the order that the zodiac reading, the zodiac signs show up. So all through the week, you can be checking, and then and Kashish, I hope you're not still buffering. I hope you're having better luck with the video now. So, wait a minute. Is this showing up again? Wait, that says deleted. Light ray, scrying. Yeah, scrying. Okay. But I was thinking of a conduit, like a conduit to connect you, that the water is connecting you to the higher realms to receive information. So, here we go. Hate, that would be hate speech. I'm waiting to see if anybody's got anything. I'm reporting some of these that had all this bad stuff they were putting here. Report. I'm reporting it as hate speech. There. So hopefully, there. Okay. Oh, here we go. We got Jennifer Schwab. I've been wanting to move to a new home. Do you see that happening before the end of the year? Okay. Jennifer, I feel like you could be moving. You could be moving fairly soon, sometime in the next couple of months, in the next month or so, October, December. I feel like it's possible for you to be moving It is possible. October and December feel okay to me, I believe. Is this a house you're buying or just renting? It looks like the money is there to move. To me, Jennifer, what I'm getting, you're in a strong position. So be picky about where you go, especially if you're buying a place. So are you buying a home or just renting a place? Buying, okay. You know, the prices are starting to come down all over the country pretty much. I don't know what state you're in, but you should be checking and looking at the trends for prices going down, because I feel like you're in a strong position and you don't have to pay top dollar. That's what I'm feeling like. You're in a strong enough position that you don't have to just jump at something. So you should be checking your market, your local market where you're buying, and look for downturns in the prices. I mean, I know I'm in Florida and I watch realtor.com a lot, and I'm seeing a lot of price drops. They're still overpriced as far as I'm concerned, but I'm seeing a lot of drops in prices. And then you have some people who are just hanging in there and waiting and leaving their prices the way they are. But I remember the recession of 2008 through 12 or whatever it was, and people did the same thing. They would keep their prices up in 2006 and 7, and maybe a few dropped them, and a lot of people kept sticking with the higher prices, saying, no, my house is worth more than that. I'm not lowering the price. And then 2008 happened, and all of a sudden, everything around here in Florida was like half price. So I don't know where all those people went to that said, no, my house is worth more than that. I'm not lowering the price. So just had something get in the way of selling my current home for now, working on resolving it so I can sell it. Oh, you're in Iowa. Now, I don't know. Iowa may not be one of those red hot markets where everything was going crazy like here in Florida. And I've read about Las Vegas and Arizona and Atlanta and different places that everything's just been going crazy. I feel like you can. Yes, I feel like you can sell your house. Oh, this is Tiffany. Wait a minute. Tiffany says, I'm in the process of selling my house. Jennifer is the one I wanted to say, I feel like you can sell your house, Jennifer. Tiffany, I'm getting a little uneasy feeling, Tiffany. What state are you in? I'm getting a little bit uneasy feeling about you getting the price you want. I'm wondering if the prices are coming down where you are. You're in Utah. Have the prices been coming down in Utah? I'm not familiar with Utah at all, except you got beautiful state parks there that I'd like to visit someday. But has it been like a crazy real estate market where you are or something too? I'm not getting as strong a feeling for you, Tiffany. I wish I could. Yes, they're coming down. That's what's going on. Yeah, you might have to get a lower price. For some reason, I'm feeling Jennifer's in a stronger position to get hers sold. So maybe hers are not falling off a cliff quite as quickly. So I'm feeling Jennifer's going to make out better. Tiffany, I feel like you're gonna have to adjust things on the way, as they're coming down, and just do your best to. I don't know, Tiffany. I'm getting a little uneasy feeling. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to be selling your house right now. Maybe you're supposed to be sitting tight for a while for some reason. I mean, are you in a position you've got to sell it? Because I'm not getting as good a feeling for you as I was for Jennifer. I mean, it can't hurt to try to sell it. You still might get a buyer. We're living in another city. Oh. Would you come out okay if you rented it for a while? Have you checked what the going rents are in that area where the house is? That would make sense for you to pay the bills and cover your mortgage and all that kind of stuff. Because if it would make sense, you might be better off. Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. I'm not getting a strong feeling for you to get it sold at a decent enough price. You might take more of a loss than you prefer to take. And I feel like you might, in your case, you might be better off renting it. Yeah. And getting a good renter, check them out really good, because you know a lot of renters start out all bright and shiny paying the rent. 3 or 4 months down the road, all of a sudden there's no rent check coming in. So I mean, I know that from in the past. I've had rental properties a long time ago. I would not ever want to deal with tenants again. But you know, if you're in a situation that would be better for you. Yes, Iowa is selling slower. The city I'm trying to move to near me is selling a little faster than my neighborhood is right now. And you know what? That might slow down a little because the interest rates have been going up. Not only that, I think this month the Fed's supposed to raise interest rates again. So in the area you want to move to, you might get a better deal too if you hang in there and wait a little bit. Oh, you're welcome, Tiffany. Yeah. Yeah, Tiffany, I think you might be better just renting that place out, and then if you're already living in a different city, you know, just be cautious who you rent to. That's all. Be very cautious that you try to check them out real good and all that they got a steady income and, you know, no records and things that will make you sleep better at night. But Jennifer, yeah, I do feel like you're in a stronger position though. In the city, Iowa's selling a little slower. City I'm trying to move to is selling a little faster than my neighborhood is right now. I still feel like you're in a strong position, Jennifer. And what you might want to look at doing is get your house sold, move into a rental for a little while if you can do that, and just rent while you watch the prices come down. Because as the interest rates go up, there's a good chance that the place where you're moving to, those prices might come down. And even though they might be selling good right now, that might slow down. And don't just listen to what the real estate agents say. You know, you can go on realtor.com and see what's going on with houses in the area you're interested in and see, you know, how fast they're selling and prices changing and whatever. Monitor the market, because there's a decent chance you might get a better deal. I mean, but if you find something you love and you feel like that is your home, then, you know, you got to listen to your feelings and your heart too. You know, like, this is it. This is home for me. This is where I want to be. Well, you know, maybe you can't argue with that. But if you're not real sure if it's possible to move into a rental after you sell your house, and watch. But I'm feeling you might get a place. Even though I'm saying that, like, to me, it makes sense to do that. I'm feeling you might go right in, get your house sold and go right into another place you really are happy with. I feel like you got kind of a smooth transition, Jennifer. That's what I'm trying to say. And does anybody else have a question before I close it out? And you're welcome, Tiffany, if I didn't say so already. Oh, Kashish. Okay. Can you please send me blessings? Tomorrow I am going to meet my crush, Rav Preet. So getting a bit anxious about our meeting. Well, I feel like Rav Preet, did I talk to you the other night? I feel like Rav Preet likes you. Kashish, did I talk to you the other night when we did the, nighttime for me? I don't know what time it may have been for you. And you were telling me about Rav Preet, or that may have been someone else that I spoke to. I'm not sure. But what I'm getting from Rav Preet is he likes you. And I feel like, yes, 2 or 3 days ago. Okay, Kashish. I feel like with Rav Preet likes you, okay? And so just relax. I feel like Rav Preet is a little bit. Oh, Jennifer says, thank you so much. You've given me great advice, positive things to work toward making this happen this year. May you be blessed always. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Okay, Rav Preet likes you a lot, but is a little bit intimidated by you. So try to be as casual and relaxed as you can. Don't come across too business oriented when you're in front of Rav Preet, because Rav Preet is already a little bit intimidated by you. So the more you look casual but look nice and colorful, kind of colorful. I'm getting colors, nice colors. Wear nice colors, whatever your favorite colors are that you look good in. Wear nice colors. Don't be too business oriented or um, uh, stiff or uptight. You know, try to be very relaxed and casual and have nice colors that look good on that you like to wear. I'm getting that. Wear nice colors and just relaxed and smiling and pleased to be around Ravpreet, because I feel like Ravpreet is shy and a little bit intimidated by you. Maybe not terribly shy, but somewhat intimidated by you. So Ravpreet looks up to you and kind of adores you and uh, almost feels like Ravpreet tends to feel like they're not equal to you in some way. So I feel like the more you come across as being down to earth and casual, and I keep getting these nice colors, whatever colors you look good in, wear those colors and just pleasant, relaxed, down to earth. That's what I'm getting. And things should go fine. And good luck to you too. I'm wishing you many blessings and happiness and everything to go well for you, Kashish and Ravpreet. Okay, let's see. Jennifer, to make it happen. Okay, so that Yvette Millington, after 6 years, it looks like my divorce will be going to court soon. Will it work out okay for me and the kids, or will have to start from scratch again? Yvette. I'm getting a little uneasy feeling about the court thing. I think they're going to try to, your ex is going to try to, okay, thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Kashish. Good luck, good wishes. Yvette, I feel like overall you're going to do fine. Okay, I'll put it that way. Overall, you and your kids are going to be fine. Oh, bye-bye, Light Ray. Thank you for being here. Okay, and you're welcome. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Light Ray. I really love reading that. Your beautiful soul always shines through in your readings. Thank you so much. So I feel so grateful for you to say those words. Thank you, or to write those words, Light Ray. Thank you. Okay, Yvette, I feel like overall you're going to be fine, but I'm a little suspicious. You don't get as much money as you should be getting. That's my suspicion. Blessings to you too, Light Ray. Thank you, and to everyone. Thank you, Light Ray. Have a good day, evening, whatever it is for you. Yeah, that's what I'm suspecting, Yvette. Has your ex been trying to be real tight with the money toward you, like trying not to give you just as little as possible or something? The ex is kind of aggravated. They're mad about the whole thing. It's an ego thing. It's a selfishness. I get selfishness from your ex or soon to be ex. And they're very uptight and everything's about them. And they're not really thinking about the kids, about you. They really don't want you to shine. That's what I feel with your ex. This person does not want you to shine because you have a lot of shining light, bright coming from your spirit. And this ex feels kind of dark and uptight, you know, like they're in the darkness and uptight and bitter about everything. And I just get selfishness from the ex or soon to be ex. And so they're trying so hard not to cooperate in the way they should, not to like they're being everything but generous is what I'm getting from this ex, Yvette, or soon to be ex. You're going to end up being okay, but I am feeling, I see a tight fist, like a tight fist holding on to the money is what I mean, not to be violent, but holding on tight fisted with their money and being uptight. That's what I'm getting from this soon to be ex, Yvette. So is that part of the issues you've had with them so far? And I'm waiting. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Oh, Yvette, did you hear what I asked you? If this soon-to-be ex was just very tight with the dollars, with the money, and uptight and being closed, because that's what I'm getting. But somehow or another, you're going to be okay. I just feel like it won't be as much. You may not get as much money as what you really should, because this person, it does not want to participate because they're agitated and selfish and self-centered and negative feeling. There you go. Yes, he's money oriented. Yeah. And this comes from this sense of selfishness. I don't feel like it's just logical or whatever, or um, being responsible and logical. I don't think so at all. I feel like this is pure insecurities in him. He's very selfish. He's angry. He's resentful. He's bitter. I get bitterness here, very bitter. And so doesn't want to budge, so you might not end up getting as much as you should. And I don't know about how your state laws work and all that, and what kind of how good your attorney is you have working for you. I don't know anything about any of that for you, but I feel like you're going to end up making your own money also. That's what I'm getting, that he will not be as generous as he should, but he's bringing upon himself just kind of a miserable life is what I'm getting. He's so bitter and so tight and so uptight and selfish that what kind of way is that to live? You're going to go on and you're going to gradually heal from this. You and your kids will be fine, but it's not right. It's not fair. But you're going to make money. I see you making your own money. Some kind of business you have, or you will have, a career you're in, something. I just see you making money and doing well and having a happier life as time goes by. And you're going to fall in love with somebody else. There you go. That's him all over. It's all about him. That's all I'm getting with him, Yvette. But you're going to have new love in your life. You've got a nice, you may not have as much money initially as you should, because he's being tight and he's going to be selfish, and somehow he's going to get away with it. That's what I feel like. You and your kids will get something, but it won't be what you should get. But then you're going to be working and making your own money, doing something either in your own business or some career you're pursuing. But also you're going to fall in love along the way and have somebody, a nice guy with you. And the two of you and your kids, you're all going to learn to heal from this and get adjusted to it and be fine moving forward. And the sooner you kind of shake off his negative energy from your being, the better. Because I keep feeling, and I'm getting this from your first name, you have a lot, because I get feelings from people's names. You have a lot going for you. There's a lot of creativity, there's talent, there's intelligence, there's personality. You have it all, okay? Now, he may have discouraged you from being who you are while you were together with him. But once you're free of him, you can be who you want to be and be who you are from your heart and soul and be free. And this new person you're going to fall in love with will be happy to be with you and be in your presence. They're not going to be trying to keep you from being the person you're meant to be. But you're going to be making money and enjoying your life and being happy. I feel bad for your kids. That's what I feel bad for, because I don't know, I just feel like he affects them in kind of a negative way. Maybe it's because you don't get as much money as you should and they're aware of it, or maybe he gripes about you to them when he's with them or something. I just feel kind of bad. Give your kids extra attention and love and help them to understand that he doesn't have it together, in whatever tactful or diplomatic way you can say that to your kids. Almost like he doesn't know any better. He means well, but he doesn't always do things the way we would like him to, or however you can soften it for your kids, because that's who I'm feeling like might end up getting a little shaken by everything. So spend as much time as you can trying to help them to just accept him for who he is and not be blaming him or be upset with him or get their feelings hurt by him and what he's doing. but just he's doing what he thinks is right or the best way he knows how to do, and that's how he grew up, or that's what he was taught, or whatever mumbo jumbo you got to give your kids, you know, to to soften it for them. Because I feel like you're going to be happy. I feel like you're going to fall in love and be having fun. Even if you don't have as much money as you could have from him, you're going to be living it up. That's what I feel like with your new guy that comes into your life. There's going to be some happiness and love and joyfulness for you up ahead. So just do the best you can to soften things for your kids along the way too. Okay, so let me see. JICW. Hi, Eileen. Does Charlie W feel the same way towards me as I do towards him? Or am I not or never was in his heart? Feel we have a strong spiritual connection, but not sure if it's just one-sided. Feel. Charlie W. Charlie W has got some kind of an ego going on with him. She, I don't know how I should say your name. I'm getting a little bit of an ego with him. He likes you, but I feel like other people are attracted to him too, to tell the truth, okay? He enjoys attention from others, and he receives attention when he's out and about. I do get a certain amount of ego there. I would not be holding my breath waiting on Charlie. That's my feeling I'm getting from Charlie. I mean, if he ends up coming through for you really good, great, but I would be cautious even if he does start connecting with you. Be looking for the red flags, because he might be giving you a nice little romantic story and then when he's not around, you turn around and giving a nice little romantic story to somebody else. I don't feel like he literally juggles that many people in his life, but I feel like he likes the attention he gets. I don't know if he's especially good looking or does well for himself or has money or what it is I'm seeing about Charlie, but I feel like Charlie does have a certain amount of ego, and you need to protect yourself from getting your heart broken. So take it slowly. Don't expect too much. That's my feeling here. So Silam Meski. Hi, Silam. And if anybody else has Yvette says, I'm much better without my ex. I am much happier now, but would hope he would do the right thing for his kids. But he's stubborn. I feel sorry for him. That's just what I'm seeing. That's just what I'm seeing, Yvette. You can't expect too much from him. And what you need to do is be more concerned about your kids. Because like I said, I feel like you're going to be happy in love and you're going to be having a good time pretty soon. If you're not yet, you will be. But your kids, I feel like do everything you can to soften things for them, however you need to do it, because he's acting more like a little stubborn kid than anybody is. That's what I'm getting here, Yvette. So you have to be the adult in the room and kind of take care of the kid, your real kids. And G. Covington says, you missed my question. Let me go back, G. Let me go see. Let me scroll and try to find your message. Gee, what is your question? I don't even see it. What I see up ahead, you said, good afternoon. You said, were you living in my house? You are hitting the nail on the head. I know that wasn't your question. Let me look. I'm going through, scrolling through. Unless, delete, block, and report. Unless somehow when I was trying to delete the spam, yours got deleted. Let's see. I'm still going. Wait. Working with toxic people. Oh, okay. I'm working with toxic people. Any advice? That must be your question, G. I'm working with toxic people. Any advice? G, I feel like somehow you're going to be able to transition away from them, or they're not going to be around you. That's what I'm feeling like, G. Or something's going to change with the toxic people, which is hard to believe. Gee, are you looking at making some kind of a change, maybe in the department, from one department to another or something like that? I'm just feeling you separating yourself from the toxic people. That's what I'm seeing. I'm having an image of you separating yourself, and you're in the clear. Both sound good. Yeah. More than likely, you're going to somehow separate yourself off to the side where you're not as close and not as affected. Oh, you're welcome, Yvette. You're welcome. Good luck with everything. Best wishes to you. Oh, gee, you're looking to leave the company. No wonder, because I'm feeling you're going to separate yourself from the toxic people. Yeah, it's not likely they're going to all of a sudden become nice, or if they can't, or if they do become nice, it just means a week later they're going to be mean again. Anyway, yeah, gee, you're in a comfortable, strong position. I get confidence from your position. So there's something about you. Either you can move over to another department, section, somehow separate yourself where you are, or you're going on to another job. Yeah, yeah, because I don't see you continuing to be connected with those toxic people. That's going to end. And it's going to be a good thing for you. They get left going in circles like they do, and you're going to move on. Yeah. Salam says, it's my story. Yeah, Salam. Let's see. And Salam, I feel like they have tried to drag you into that. Good for you, G. Yes, Salam, I feel like those people around you have tried to drag you into it to pollute your environment, so to speak. It's almost like they're polluted water and you're the clean water over there, and they want to get their polluted water mixed with yours. I feel like they've tried to drag you into their drama, their mean-spiritedness, their problems, whatever it is, their gripes or resentments. They've tried to get you in it, and you've been resisting, but it's difficult and it's been stressful. I feel like it's been very stressful and upsetting for you. Yes. Yeah. Somehow you have got, because I feel like you're feeling stuck right now, Salam. You're feeling very stuck. You need to somehow extricate yourself. It's almost like it's like they have all these tentacles. It's almost as if you were walking alongside of a little, you ever see in a movie, they'll show quicksand and people start sinking into the quicksand. It's almost like you were walking on the outer edge of the quicksand, and I don't want to put down an octopus. Octopus are very intelligent, nice creatures. They're not bad creatures. But let's say a creature with tentacles like an octopus grabbed you and pulled you into the quicksand, and you're part of the way in and part of the way out. And that's what I get from these toxic people around you, Salam, that they have pulled you in. Yeah, you're saying 100%. Yeah. And so now you're feeling restricted. You're feeling like you're stuck. And so it is a difficult situation you're in. Somehow you're going to have to just work your way out little by little. And it might be slow digging your way out, Salam. You can do it. You're very strong. And you have a lot of inner strength. And I'm a strong believer that right is might. And I'm the type too, whenever I'm in some situation that I feel like is out of my control, I totally turn to God and my guardian angels. Oh, you're welcome, G. You're welcome. God bless you. Thank you so much. I totally, Salam, turn to God and my guardian angels when I'm in some scenario that I feel like I have no control over. And that's what you need to do right now to continue to get the strength. You do have a lot of inner strength. These people are making you feel like you're not as strong because they're grabbing hold of you and trying to pull you into the mud with them. And somehow you have to use sheer determination, your faith in yourself and the universe and the heavens above, because you're not supposed to be there with them. I think you need to keep that in your mind at all times. You don't belong with them. That's not you. That's not right for you. and just start working your way away and extricating yourself little by little. And then there's going to come a time that you do finally get free and you're trying to recover from all that. And you're going to step out into the open and step into a much better position. That's what I'm seeing for you, Salam. So this is a temporary, it's like a challenge, one of those difficult challenges that life throws at you, but you're totally up for it. That's what I'm getting. And you can, and then you're going to be strong, all the stronger. Once you get out of it, you're going to be that much stronger inside of yourself and be more determined and be more, how do I want to say this? Like, don't mess with me attitude. Like, yeah, I know your type. I've already been there. Don't even waste your time. You're going to feel, even if you don't come out and say it, that's going to be how you're feeling inside. Like, yeah, I'm not going down that road again. So this is making you stronger. You're going to come out shining and doing well. Those people are going to still be in their quicksand, okay? Struggling and doing what they do and being who they are. And they're not going to succeed at pulling you in with them because you totally are strong enough to extricate yourself from that. But you got to make sure you separate yourself enough from them. You might have to go to another job or change departments or go report these people. You might have to do something that's an extra step to ensure yourself. Yeah, you said you're right. There you go, Salam. So you got it. You got it. You know what you need to do. You'll come out shining bright and all the stronger for it. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to try to close it out unless somebody else has any question before I do. Yeah, I've been here over an hour. It's getting close to 2 hours. Good for you, Salam. Good luck. Good luck. And I'm sure you can do it. You're totally capable of it. Does he have does Joseph, my spirit guide's name is Joseph. Does he have a message for me? Spirit guides. I just feel like your spirit guides, you have a few guardian angels, spirit guides around you. They totally want to, oh, you're welcome, Salam. You're so welcome. Good luck to you. You're going to be good, though. You're going to be fine. G. Covington, I feel like you have not only one spirit guide, you have other angels, spirit guides, guardian angels surrounding you. They're trying to lift you up. They want you to be uplifted. So maybe you need to kind of do more things every day, maybe from the time you wake up in the morning, that lift your spirits, like in your thoughts, your plans about yourself, your life, lift you up. They want to lift your spirits up towards the heaven, to be happy and joyful. That's what I'm getting for you, G, that's what your spirit guides and your guardian angels around you, your ancestors, your deceased loved ones, whoever. I just feel like you have this network around you in the spirit realm that want you to lift your spirits every day. Practice that because they want you vibrating on a higher level every day and more towards the heavens, so you can really have a happy, fulfilling, joyful life. That's what they want for you. And so you need to do whatever practices, manifesting techniques. Oh, you said I'm correct. Thank you. I'm glad you know it. Manifesting techniques, creative visualization, good messages you give to yourself every day, starting when you wake up. It's got to start when you wake up in the morning. Don't wait till after lunch or something. Start when you wake up in the morning, being grateful for all the good, making plans, being enthusiastic about your plans for your life, where you're going, what you're going to do, even if you're only chipping away at things little by little. That's what they want for you. They want to lift you up, because sometimes you get a little more in a rut. They want you lifted. That's in your spirit, lifted and floating and soaring. That's what I get. I think I'm going to close it out, everybody. Oh, so I'm going to say thanks, everyone. Oops, I'm misspelling the words here. Thanks. And I'm probably going to do Gemini tomorrow, if there's any Geminis here. Or Gemini rising, moon sign. There. So I'll do that one live also. Okay, everybody have a good, if you're in the U.S., have a good evening, afternoon, evening. If you're in Australia, have a good day wherever you are. Enjoy your day or evening, morning, nighttime, whatever it is for you. And keep checking for my announcements. I should be doing Gemini tomorrow, maybe around 4 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully, that's the tentative time, you know, give or take a little while either way. Sometimes it might be as late as 6 p.m. And every Friday evening, I'm doing the general reading for all signs where I'm taking questions and everything. That's going to be every Friday evening. And I've already done a couple of those. So if you want to go back and check my videos, the live streams, you can go and listen to those also and see if anything resonates with you for those general readings I did. I did one this past Friday night and one the Friday before. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for your participation, for being here. And just keep on the lookout for more of my live streams coming up. And also, if you have any suggestions for me, you know, just leave them in the comments on the video. If anybody wants a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And have a great evening or day, whatever it is for you.